What is going on? It's your boy Warner Brother, and we are back with some more Need for Speed No Limits. Time for episode 159 for some more The Daily Grind. We got more PvPs, more tuner trials, more car series, maybe some campaign replayables, but definitely some car tuning. We have a promo active for the next 17 and a half hours. We have all access tuner trials going on right now, which is good because I didn't take advantage of it the other day. We also have a material bundle. A lot of good stuff inside this bundle. No gold, however, but $500,000 in cash. Very nice. We also have another material bundle where you get all the cores and the kits with another 200k cash on top. Again, no gold. And another material bundle. More cores and more kits with 100k cash as well. Is that it? And just to sort of double check, see what else is in store. And yeah, that's it. Alright, so starting things off, let's go ahead and grab our gold and our race scripts. I did check my analytics again. Still 84% of all my viewers are not subscribed to the channel. So do me a huge favor, hit the like button, hit subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you can be updated whenever I release new content. Also, motorsport news. So in NASCAR, they raced at Phoenix yesterday, and William Byron makes it 2 in a row, winning at Phoenix Motor Speedway. Phoenix International Motor Speedway, to be exact. So that makes it 2 in a row. I did check the highlights for the NASCAR race. It was actually a pretty interesting race. William Byron did stop a hard-charging Kevin Harvick from reaching his 10th win at Phoenix Motor Speedway. Would have been really nice to see him win 10 races over there, but wasn't meant to be, unfortunately. But hey, it's okay. These things happen. That's part of racing. That's part of the game. It is what it is. Also, I do have a poll inside my community tab, trying to decide what vault event I should do after I complete the 2 live events. So right now in the lead still is Devil's Run by 1 vote ahead of No Man's Land, and we still had 2 votes for, I believe it was Knight's Camera Attraction or something to that effect. I don't fully remember, but it was with the 4GT. So I think it was Knight's Camera Traction or something to that effect. But also, I do have a post in my communities tab asking for your opinion on what songs to add to my drifting and racing playlist. Hopefully by episode 200, I will be able to implement said playlist into my videos for Need for Speed No Limits, as well as for FR Legends. So basically, any racing games that I have, I will implement that playlist. Alrighty. Now, before we get too deep into this, let's head into Classic Sports. We still have this empty GTR that we have to work on. So let's go ahead and work on it. We got work to do to this thing. We have this to add to it. Boom. And a rebuild. Oh yes, maxed out engine sitting at a nice, super hefty 802. I'm looking forward to it. Now sitting at 804 now after we upgraded the turbo. Also 2 nitro segments going into here. That's going to help out quite a bit. Also, I thought there was a rebuild for this car, but apparently I was wrong. But it is a-okay, because we will continue on strong. We do have... I'm also trying to see what I can rebuild in the muscle category. I'm going for muscle category as far as what to rebuild. Ah, perfect! Just to save my rebuilds for other cards. Hopefully this doesn't give me that dreaded number that I dislike so much. If so, then I'm gonna have to make some changes. Like, wait, I do want to see how much, what you call it, points I have. How many scrap points I have. Let's go to storage. Okay, so I'm close. Let's see, because I want to see what I can scrap. Let's go and get rid of those. And get rid of those. Actually, hold on, back that up, because I'm going to hold on to that. Because I think I need that. That I'm also going to hold. Those I'm also going to hold on to. Get rid of that. No, hold on to that. And hold on to that. And parts. I'm going to hold on to all those. Yeah, let's hold on to all those. So unfortunately, not a whole lot that I can scrap. So I may have to just go ahead and get rid of that. I may have to go ahead and get rid of that as well. I kind of don't want to, but I know more than likely I'm going to have to. Just because I did want to try and get a part for that Falcon XB coupe. Oh, I forgot you. Alright, cool. I believe that'll do it for now. So we have all these scrap points. Let's hop straight into the chop shop really quickly. And parts. Specifically, muscle. So we're going to click muscle category. And I'm only doing this because I want to get rid of that dreaded number that I hate so much for that Ford Falcon XB coupe. This is going to help me to bridge that gap. So back to muscle. And luckily, we have everything situated pretty nice. So this right here, I'm going to go ahead and replace. There we go. That's exactly what I look for. So we're going to go ahead and scrap the old motor, because we won't need it. And go ahead and put these in there. There we go. We've greatly surpassed that number that I don't like. As far as the turbo, I kind of don't want to spend any of this stuff. And to be honest, I don't want to spend any of this stuff, so I'm not going to. So we're just going to hop out of there. And we are going to hop into car series. We're going to start things off with car series just because of the amount of time we have left before the next free crate of the day, of course. So we're just trying to be we're trying to be able to manage time fairly well here. So 3 races here: Nitro Rush, Time Trial, and Hunter in the good old days. Here we go. Cross the line. Do we have 7 seconds left on the clock? Let's find out. 3 near misses. That's actually pretty good. 7 seconds exactly left on the clock. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. That's how you get it done. That is how you make progress. Alright, moving on. Let's go ahead and grab that. Time trial. Here we go. I almost didn't get that launch. And across the line, another decent time. 4 near misses there. And we are flying quite high. Alrighty, Hunter race. Let's go ahead and tackle this one. A classic car battle. I'm liking it. Oh no, that's not gonna help. I was trying to avoid that car. So will it give me one more to dodge? Yes, it will. There it is. And across the line. So inside of 3 races, we actually managed to get the 10 near misses. Now we need for the other assignment. Absolutely killing it. Alright, so that's the 3 car series races complete and the 10 near misses. So those are taken care of. Let's go ahead and grab our second free crate of the day. Turbo mechanism, very nice. Alrighty, so here's how we're going to do this. I'm going to check out the store, apparently, because apparently there's some new stuff going on. Ah, there it is. $6 for that? Let's see. Interesting. Probably wouldn't go for it to begin with, but it's fine. Alright, so PvP time, and it's a new week of PvPs. So, Limit Break is active now. But to take a look at last week's scores, excuse me. Jetstream. So, we scored an event total of 4,000 points, majority of it coming in the Travel Division, of course. And the winner of last week's events was Ricardo, followed by the Mad Russian and Capricorn, rounding up your top three, rounding out your podium. So, adding another 1,600 points to my score, bringing my total underground score to 49,900 points. So, we are literally 100 points away from 50K in the underground. And the king of the underground is still Ricardo, followed by TKL, Glass Dust, the Mad Russian, Capricorn, No Fear. I have no idea how many P's that is. 8P, and Via Dolorosa. That's your top 8 in the underground. So, this week's underground rivals, well, we only have the driver division to compete with. And it's kind of beneficial that we are only in the driver division, but only to a certain extent. So going to the underground hub really quickly, just to view my score in the underground hub. So it looks like we will be taking a loss this week, because the maximum amount of points that I can receive for this week is 2,200. So I'll take a loss of 900. That means that by the end of this week's underground rival event, we will be down to 49,000 even. But come next week, we should be back up when Undertow arrives, because we will have cars in all three divisions. Super's maxed out, so we'll use that in the driver division. We can still work on the Hellcat until we get the Ferrari, if we get the Ferrari for the Speedster division, which will be beneficial. And then, of course, we do have the Lamborghini Essenza SC V12 that we can still work on as well. Gridlock 2 weeks from now, we have the M3 GTR that we are currently working on to max out, along with the Boss 302 for the driver division. We more than likely we have a maxed out R32 Skyline, and that's if we don't have the Ferrari 296 GTB. And we also have the Bugatti Bolide and the Ferrari LaFerrari in the Breakneck division. So 2 weeks where we have cars in all three divisions. And then Outlanders is the week where we only have two divisions where we compete in. Fiesta ST, that's if we don't get the Lamborghini Miura P400 SV. And we also have for the Speedster division a maxed out Challenger SRT 8. So those cars I'm looking forward to using 3 weeks from now. But it's all about trying to get... Which one? It's all about trying to work on the Lamborghini Essenza and the Hellcat, as well as trying to get the remaining 15 blueprints for the Jaguar. So let's dive into it, shall we? Now, this week should be a bit of a formality. Papi Chulo! I've never raced against this driver before. But this week should be a little bit of a formality, considering that we have a nearly maxed out Jaguar. So it should be beneficial for me anyways. We also do have a maxed out Golf GTI, but it's less performance than the Jaguar. So we will be using the Jaguar. That wasn't the cleanest run, but we still finished under 30 seconds. So honestly, that is a win I will gladly take. That performance my performance rating was more than double that of Papi Chulo. Ah, you have a stock Volkswagen. See, I honestly didn't expect that nitro strip to be there. Under 25 seconds. Again, not the cleanest run. We still got the win though. Still got work to do in order to clean up my run there. But we got the 50K cash and we can move on. All right. Doing pretty well so far. Let's keep it going. The nitro boost for 60 seconds. Very nice. A lot of people are using that Ninja profile thing for their Google Games accounts. Going up, I guess, a lot of ninjas. See, someone did my exact routine when I had my golf that wasn't, fully staged up. Just basically did all black. So it's a good look, honestly. I think even had the same wheels when I started off with. Roadblocks. .218 without nitrous for this Jaguar. Absolutely flying. And across the line under 25 seconds. Setting a new personal best. Fantastic. Again, this is going to be a bit of a formality here. And it's also going to be kind of a boring week, considering that I'm only participating in one division instead of 2 or 3. That's what's really going to make it kind of sort of boring, but not much we can really do about it. Alrighty, going up against Fernando. I won't need that nitro strip for now. And across the line. Not quite the personal best that I set earlier, but close. Only 0.02 of a second off. A lot of decent materials. I like it. Blueprints for the Toyota Supra, which means since it's already maxed out and fully staged up, we can get those and convert them into scrap points. Alright, one more race. Let's get into it. Fujiwara Takumi. Oh, we have Mr. What's his name? We have Mr. Initial D himself. Of course, driving the wrong car. Hopefully I can still get my delivery of tofu after the race. But anyways. Deja vu! I heard of this place before. Whoa. A little too soon on that corner there. I mean, but I have such a big lead to where that's also kind of a formality. 31 seconds flat. Of course, wasn't my best run considering the contact I made onto that wall. But it is a-okay. Let's go ahead and grab that. And that's our 9 assignments complete for the day. Very nice. So let's hop out of there and grab our 3rd free upgrade crate of the day. Alright. Nitro segment. Nice. So hopping out of there, let's hop into the tuner trials. As I mentioned earlier, we do have all access for the next 17 hours. So I'm going to go ahead and put my main focus on the currency races. And yes, we are going to be spending gold once again to do the thing that I need to do. But it is going to be beneficial for me in the long run. And then also considering that tomorrow's Tuesday, meaning we have the fortuned events again, meaning more gold being spent. But honestly, I'm not really losing gold because I'm only spending 60 gold total to replenish my tickets twice. And considering I get that daily, that's honestly not losing any gold. That's basically canceling it out, breaking it even. I lost a lot of speed there. I wasn't trying to do that. Damn. I lost enough speed to let that jet basically take off on me. We're really going to get our money up today and tomorrow. So, looking to maybe break that $1 million mark for a split moment? We'll see. Probably not. Oh, we might. We might. Just might. We'll see. Here we go. Fantastic launch off the line. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, well, that ruined my run. I was going to go for a sub 24 second run, but that's not going to happen today. Oh, we still got it. Damn. Just barely. Again, I feel like my time could have been a lot better. Maybe would have had a sub 23 second run had not made those mistakes, but things happen. Mistakes happen. I'm kind of tempted to not spend my gold, though. To be perfectly honest, I kind of want to just build my gold because I do want to try to save up for those parts. And we do have plenty of money anyway. So I think my best bet would be to not touch the money. Or not touch the gold. Yeah. But that being said, let's hop back into tuning trials. I don't even know why I hopped out of the tuning trial to begin with, because we still need to get some materials. So time to drive through some of these events. The rest of the events I'll probably pick up later on. But our main focus, main focus will be cars like the Bugatti Bolide, the Lamborghini Essenza, the LaFerrari, as far as the hypercars, the Viper, as far as the supercars. I think this was a rebuild. No, it wasn't. But we did have these to put into. Very nice. Still got some work to do. Need 2 of those for the transmission, so that's something I can actually race for. I just gotta remember to race for it. Alright, as far as sports cars go, we do have quite a few things to do, but I'm not gonna work on any of the sports cars, considering none of them are coming up in any of the PvPs. Muscle cars. Not too much going here either. Has the Rome, but that's the right one. Motor mechanism. Yeah, we can go ahead and put that in there. There we go. As far as the turbo stuff, as I mentioned earlier, I'm not going to really touch it. Just because I want to go ahead and get the epic parts first. And hopefully winning those blueprints will help out. Now the Hellcat, on the other hand, I am going to work on. Granted, there's not much to really work on, but we still can work on it. Especially since it'll be used in the car series Hell Riders. And good, we have 2 connectors we can use. And a future rebuild, perfect. Actually, that actually works out. That checks out. Also, while I'm here, back to the sports cars. Today's International Women's Day car feature is this beautiful 991 Porsche Carrera 911. I actually do love this color scheme, sort of like the Miami Dolphins colors. Even though I'm not a fan of the Dolphins, I do like the team, but it's not my favorite team. Very nice. So that's the car feature for today. I'm not going to work on the GTR. I'm not going to work on Ken Block's Fiesta ST. We already did the muscle car for now. Let's go into classic sports. Still have that Shelby Daytona to work on, but we're not going to be using it. As well as the M3 GTR. I believe this was a rebuild. Well, it will be now. There we go. Continuing on track to a maxed out M3 GTR. And honestly, the best time to really get it, considering that the M3 GTR will be used in next week's Underground Rivals. And we only have 4 more parts to max out. So I really need only 2 carbon pieces, which I can get tomorrow and the next day, as well as 2 wheel segments, which I can get in today's tuner trials. So that's going to be beneficial as well. Alrighty. Might as well work on the Shelby, even though I'm not really going to be doing too much. So I did have a rebuild here. That's good to note. Plating, that's going to help out. Now as far as the street cars, basically the only thing we have there is rebuilds for the M2 and the CRX Civic. So those kind of being put on the back burner for now. Yes, a rebuild for the CRX, rebuild for the M2 Coupe. Such as the Civic Type R. I still need 14 blueprints for this thing to even get it to 2 stars. Other than that, everything I think has been set to being rebuilt. So just kind of sort of going through a quick look here. Just to see what I need, what I don't need, things of that nature. ECU. Very nice. Clear formality with these. Our 4th free upgrade crate of the day. Yes, we are going back to strategic gameplay, basically. And another turbo segment. M3 GTR. Of course, I still need a gang of them for other cars, but I'm not going to spend the gold to try and retrieve them. What I am going to do is what I was going to do a moment ago, which is do the tuner trials, since we have less than 17 hours now. And apparently I need 2 of these. I'm guessing it's for one of the hypercars. Shit, that wall came up a little too quickly. Still managed under 30 seconds, but again, not the cleanest run. I keep making mistakes in that switchback area. I need to work on like trying to balance as far as like where my drifts are going to be, things of that nature. Now, before we continue, I do want to take a look into here, see maybe I could figure out what car needs this. I'm guessing it's going to be one of either the hypercars or maybe one of the supercars. Probably a sports car, but we'll see. Bugatti Bolide, you already have those materials, so we're not going to do anything to you about that. Of course, let's take a look. It's probably one of these supercars. Probably. Just kind of sort of scrolling through, seeing what's what. Okay, in that case, it's probably one of the sports cars then. Not sure which one. Probably the Cayenne. Probably the Cayenne Turbo GT. No, it wasn't even that. Okay, so then if my guess has to be then one of the muscle cars, either one of the muscle cars or one of the hypercars that I wouldn't have guessed. But we're about to figure that out here shortly. Look at that 60-point difference in performance rating. Now that was quick. Under 30.5 seconds. Alright. That's 12 races taken care of. I like it. Alrighty. So let's take a look here. Aha! It was one of the hypercars. It was the McLaren Speedtail. Alright. This set the little piece of work. But anyways. There you go. Back to 920. Back to where you were before the rebuild. Still need 3 of these. Don't have any. I would have had one, but I know for a fact I sold it. So, or not sold it, scrapped it. Alright. Let's hop out of there. Hop out of there. And into the turbo materials. Now, I'm trying to remember. It's hard for me to remember which cars I need to work on definitively. So, let's just take a look. So, I remember the Bugatti Bolide. Really nothing I could do much here. Don't have anything for regulator. Alloy only have one, so that's gonna be defeating the purpose of itself. The Lamborghini Essenza. Nothing much to do here, more than likely. Same situation. The LaFerrari, on the other hand, it has a pretty weak turbo, to say the least. We need 12 bolts to even get it to where we can upgrade it further. And yeah, that's probably not even going to happen, to be honest with you. So, supercars, the Viper. Very similar situation as far as like the turbo. We do need turbo kits. We do need turbo components, so we can probably race for those. So do need the 2 kits for the turbo, so we can rebuild it and carry on with that anyways. And that should severely bump, and by severely I mean maybe like 3 or 4 points. Sports cars, nothing really going here that we're going to be using. Muscle cars, on the other hand, the Hellcats. Really just 2 calibrators, and that's something we'll probably just have to buy in the black market at a separate time. Unicorn's maxed out, so not worried about you. I think this is maxed out. No, it's not even close to being maxed out. I forgot. I don't even have that maxed out yet. Charger, not even close. Same thing with the Boss 302, not even close. And the Firebird, well, really nothing going there. SRT Challenger's maxed out. Mustang GT we're not going to be using. Model 18, not maxed out, but we're not really going to be dealing with it hardly at all. So again, not really going to touch it. Classic Sports is where we're going to start getting a little bit spicy. Now we have the rebuild for the M3 GTR. Obviously, we're not going to be worrying about it. Really, it's just a case of probably working on the Mazda RX-7, which its turbo is maxed out, so not worried about that. There's quite a few formalities here. So let's go over to motor. We might as well. Oh, okay, that's a rebuild. Not worried about that. Turbo. Aha! That works. Knew that segment was useful for something. Singing a nice, healthy 444. And again, street cars, those are just rebuilds. So, not really worried about any of that. But let's go ahead and try and get one of the... Ah, no wait. I did say I would go for this. And I almost hit skip race by accident. That would have been not beneficial. That would not have been beneficial. Fantastic start off the line. Let's keep it rolling. And across the line. All right. Go ahead and grab that and keep it rolling. Let's go ahead and do that one again. I think I know what I might get here. And across the line. All right. So now that that's taken care of, let's actually hop out of the tuner trial for a moment. Let's grab our final free upgrade crate of the day. There it is. Nice. And we have an alloy. Very nice. And then, of course, that's the 5 free crates taken care of. Let's also head into the material section. Oh, so I did get the turbo components for the day. Damn. Because I did need 3 more, but apparently I bought them already. I'm not going to spend the gold to try and get more. So, we'll just have to wait until the next day in order to do that. But, we can still at least hop into the garage and add those 2 upgrade kits to the Viper. So, super. Wait a minute. Hyper, what's going on here? Whoa. What is going on here in the hyper category? Just taking a look. I'm not gonna do anything. Ah, 2 alloys. Okay, well, that makes sense. Yeah, it's super. Go to the Viper, to the Turbo, and add those 2 upgrade kits straight away. That didn't do anything yet. Of course, those 2 alloys affecting quite a few cars. Muscle. Work, rebuild. Nothing going on. Muscle. Classic sports. That's a rebuild. That's a rebuild. Okay, well, I'm gonna hold on to those materials, and we're just gonna hop back into tuner trials. Now, wheel materials. I do remember that I need to do the common races for that. Here we go. A decent finish. That's exactly how we do it. Alright, here we go. One more. And across the line. Seriously putting those strengths to good use. Alright, so hop into the garage. We still have the materials for the M3 wheels. So here it is. That means this will be rebuilt pretty soon. Wheel segment. Apparently I already had one to begin with and I didn't realize it, but it is A-okay, because now we're sitting at 808. Alright, so that's the wheel materials done. Let's hop into transmission. Aha, of course. But of course. Whew. And across the finish line. All right. Here we go. Let's go ahead and do it again. Alright, let's see if I can actually do better this time around. As far as like making sure I hit my spots, I don't hit any walls, things of that nature. Well, that didn't work. And that might be just my race. Yep, that's my race. Damn it. I can't believe that. I honestly can't believe that. Oh my goodness. That's frustrating. I mean, granted, it's not like a live event where I had to waste a ticket, but still, I don't like that. That was frustrating. And there we go again, making more mistakes. Come on. I understand I'm drowsy, but come on, that's not a good enough excuse for me to have a lapse in performance like this. I didn't like that run either. Yeah, I won, but fucking... that wasn't how I wanted to win. I wanted to actually, like, lay down a killer time, and that was just... that was decrepit. That was honestly decrepit. You know, and honestly a waste of my time. Alright, moving on. Before I get more upset. Hyper! Nothing on there. Super. Wait. Transmission. What am I doing? So none of those. Super. Aha! There it is. Transmission core. There we go. Rebuilds. Where is that a rebuild or is that some work? That's a rebuild, I think. Yeah, that's a rebuild. Okay. And the other one is some materials, some work. Okay. Let's hop out of there and hop out of there. Let's hop into this one, ECU materials. So really just the common stuff. Fair enough. Alright, let's go ahead and go through this quickly. So I can round out the video. There we go. And across the line. I should do that pretty well. And across the line, under 25 seconds. Oh boy. Okay, so that's ECU material. Let's see where those go. So, we know that Hyper doesn't have anything to do with those. Super, same issue. Sports, nothing. Muscle, nothing. Classic Sports. Ah, there's something. The ARC-7. Yeah, there we go. That works. Raise his hand up like, look, I don't want to be neglected no more. Huh? Well, good thing. Nitro materials. Really not too much. Let's go ahead and do the rare stuff. Give us a chance to drive the Supra again. Is that a Supra? Yes, it is. A Mark IV to be exact. Here we go. Fantastic launch. Way to hold it. And miss. Oh, here we go. There we go. More than 5 seconds left on the clock. Alright. What's this? A 20 fuel used. Very nice. Alright, this should run me completely dry of fuel. Alright, final race of the day. And it's time to grab some hang time. Just barely missed that ramp. And across the line. Shoot. Let you look at that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that'll wrap it up for this episode. Tune in next time for episode 160 and for day 3, hopefully all in one part, of the Underground Insider live event. Like and subscribe for more content. Also for motorsport and gaming content. I'll leave links to different channels in the description. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much for joining. It's your boy Warner, brother. Much love, much appreciation. And I'm out. Peace.